Hi there, I'm Juliana McMillan-Wolfwhite, and today for the Community Map Challenge, we are talking about challenge prompt number 15, your region. So this falls within the context section of the Community Map Challenge. We think that the context is really important because it helps you understand where exactly your place is located. And so and we think that no place is isolated from the places that are around it. And so you can map any number of ways to sort of just, the idea with this is that you're placing your place within connected other places. So I just thought I'd show you a few examples of things to maybe get your wheels turning, if you will. So this is just one example for the Chicago area. And this is looking at water sources, drinking water sources. So the majority of the Chicago area, or at least in my mind, the majority of the Chicago area gets their water from Lake Michigan. And so you could make a map of something like this that's tying the drinking water sources or some natural resource together. So you could just map places that get their water from Lake Michigan, places that don't get their water from Lake Michigan. So here we're adding in shallow groundwater, all sorts of different sources for that water. And again, this is just, it's taking region and looking at it on an ecological level as opposed to a person level. Another option is to do something like this where this is mapping the commuter rail system in the Chicago area and placing that within the context of where your location is. Where are people able to go using public transportation? And while I live in the northern part of the Chicagoland area, because I have public transit that gets me to Chicago, I feel far more connected to Chicago than I do to Milwaukee, even though I am equal distance between those two major cities. Obviously, Chicago is a bigger city, but part of that is because there's a culture and there's just an infrastructure that is in place to actually help me get there. Another thing that I love is this ArcGIS Pro style that John Nelson developed, which you can use in ArcGIS Pro. And this was made it's like imitates an atlas of physical geography. But this, I think there's just a lot of really interesting things that you can do here to create something that's showing your region. So perhaps you want to just use a style like this and show like rivers, waterways that might connect where you are to other places. Maybe you live along the Mississippi River. For me, that's living near the Great Lakes. But I just think that this is a really great example. So as always, I am thrilled that you are participating in our challenge. You can go to thecommunitymaps.org and submit your map to be part of our community atlas.